Գնացք սթրիմինյոն։ Привет, ախպեր ջան։ Ապրեք, տղեկ ջան, ապրեք, ախպերս։ Մերսի։ Այսա սկսենք մանր։ Ընկերս չգիտեմ, ամենաաբնավլենի վաղտ կարա լինի արդեն, էլի։ Ոնց որ տենց է։ Մի տենց տակից գիտեն ինչը ոնց է, ինչ հալնելու, բայց երբ հալնելու, բան, տենց կուրսի չեն։ Կարող է միջև 26-ը հելնելը ուժը ելնի, էլի։ Ախպեր, բայց նեղվում եմ, չեմ կարում լավ խաղալ։ Դրիվ խաղս փոխվել է։ Լիրիվ։ Լուսս աշկերս ցավցվում է։ Привет, Արշ ջան։ Ինչպե՞ս ես։ Մտնենք Դաժանենց մոտ։ Չէ, մնալու են, ախպերս մնալու են, 22-ից ով խաղում է, սաղ մնում է։ Լավ, Արշ ջան, նենց է նես չի տենց լավ, պայտակ սպանում էլ են, բայց դե աշխատում ենք լավ լնենք ընկերս։ Ինչ կա լյովիկից խաբար ես, տեսել ես այսօր նրան։ Համատ պտես կամերայից տեղ, աբիս, Արշ ջան, սեմ այդ կամերայից տակ ուզում եմ բան, չծխելուզ նակ խպեմ։ Խաղի էր, սա գևին հավաքական ենք անչելու աշկից։ Արելի հեռավոր գյուղերից մեկին գտավ։ Օրը 97-րդ տեղ, տուրնիրի վաղթ։ Հա, հելել էիք ռամյոն անելու։ Ոբշով իմ դուրը շատ եկավ ընկերեն, որ կուտեմ լիքը։ Այսքան, եթե տես գնացել եք հավանել ես արսի էտ հանք էլ այսքանի օրը։ Հմի տներով եք ուժը ձգե։ Անուշ, ընկեր ջան։ Ախպեր, քույք խաղամ մի հատ նարի։ Բարև ախպերս։ Հայտը կծուն ինչ-որ յուրահատուկ կծեր, չինական կծ, ճապոնական կծեր։ Ջոգի, աշճան, ջոգի։ Կպի այպերիկ, կպի խաղանք։
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, you are up and running already. And it's Gullit. Van Basten, now it's Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rummenigge. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh,
just lacked a decent finish. Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Played back in. A well cut out from margin for and that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Platini in acres of space out wide. Platini going face to face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Platini, Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what a climb! He scored! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
There's the shot!
Oh. Carabagito, Bagito.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Երեք վայր թուրքին կրված է միջով իցից չի հենը։
And that has been cleared. Corner number 2 then.
Դեմերս առաջ գցին խփած։
Back it goes. Chance!
Ո՞րն նկարակ գրեց։
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposite.
Tries a shot!
Aranj
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roberto Baggio. And he's heaved it away. Ball's gone out of play. Nice sequence of passes, this. Platini, and the ball's in Cristiano Ronaldo! Another save. Corner number 3 coming up. Great chance! In he goes again! And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Triol did just about enough to come out on top there. Got a shot away! It's a loose ball. Keeper has taken decisive action. Platini.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chips it through. Casillas can pick that up. And it's Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Vamos ter 3 minutos.
Օչենգերը չեն զանգը։ Կամ վաղը բալ լուսամնալու կամ ուշոտ այսօր։
Now it's Messi.
Լդուշ չի եկել։
Platini. Taken back almost at once. This might spell danger. Pirlo. That'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
It's one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Platini, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh
That
no.
was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Sané. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of balls. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Platini. That has ended up in no man's land. Platini is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, just skips past his man.
Cristiano Ronaldo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get other...
And he'll shoot here!
They
have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Galatasaray can now introduce the first of their substitutes. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He won't be happy with that one.
Oh, that's such a good run. All of that,
Can
please.
he get onto this? Totti. And it's Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Baggio. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Galatasaray can't breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. They've got to be quick to recover this. Totti attempts a clearance. Hernandez. No way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Pass is coming off. Now the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Baggio.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Galatasaray have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Sané, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Totti. Sané has it out wide and in space. Oh, shooting! Galatasaray! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
proceder a uma
Չեն
substituição.
արել, էպեսի մեջ չեմ զգում, հա, բայց այն Ghost of Tsushima բանը դնում եմ ուլտրայի տակ վախցի չի կդրկում։
Número 13.
Արա
Voltamos a
դուք եք
jogar.
մտածում ես կրվել եմ, բայց
18. Neymar.
կարող է սա մատ կոլի կանում է իրանը։
Galatasaray probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Roberto Baggio.
Կճլի, հեսա կցիկ, սպասիկ։ Չավ ավտոմատ կտշի։
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Sané. That's a good run down the left. And he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Ձգում ես ոչ թե
One that
տեն։
got away. A position
Արա
of
լավ
great promise.
ապես,
They
ես չեմ կարող
established.
պաշտպանվեմ։ 40 ու 60 ախպեր։ Առաջ հասես չի նրա սաղ մի գոլով, նայ սաղ մի գոլանի խաղեր է, մի գոլի տարբերությամբ եմ սաղ, կամ կրե կամ կրվե։ Արի մի հատ, բայց հով այսօր դիվիզիոն պետք է շատ խաղամ, որ բացվեմ, ապե դառել եմ նուբ։ Մտի 11:05:07:04 Արա ինչն է ռեալիստիկ։ Դե ռեալիստիկի բան չկա։ Ինչ բայց սաղ պահում են, ապա չի լավ։ Դե ռեալիստիկի բան չկա։ Ապրա մարդ կա խոսքի բեսան փարմար է խոսքի իրան։ Լավ է խաղում, բայց որ այն ձևի եմ խաղթեմ, գերես ինչ հելել է խոսքի տենց դվիժոկ չի փոխվել։ Տենց ռեսկի էլի, որ խոսքի ինչ որ այն վաղ թույն աշխատում էր, մի չի աշխատում։ Այսա մի քիչ կխաղամ կբաղեմ։ Մի շաբաթ մաքսիմում։ Ճիշտ է սա։
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Neymar. Nedved. Rummenigge. And he's onside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Արա ոնց, արա ոնց։
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Albertini. And it's Sneijder. Now it's Pedri. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Ball is over the line. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Maldini. Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the flag has stayed down. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Recife have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Tries a shot!
Լավ է մտավ արածը։
Well, we've seen the
Ամորիմը
hunger to
quick
get back and the
ախպեր
focus to
ինչքան
make it
գիտեմ։
count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. And he welcomes it in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it...
And the shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Simplicity itself.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
That has certainly made things interesting. Real chance! They've done it! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after
Don't
that,
know.
maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nunez, he's got away. Sneijder. Can he finish? Nedved. Nedved looking to penetrate opposition lines. Good ball over the top. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Back it goes. Hits one! And now they can spring out of defence. Darwin in with the challenge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is a little undercooked. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de
Petit
compensação.
steaming forward. Alexander-Arnold. Pirlo. Picks up.
Rummenigge.
A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it...
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Ասա ոչ ինչ, 5 պաշտպան դեպի թաղան պաշտպանվելու ձևերը կբռնեն։
Is decisive or not, but so far haven't really
Հարցակումը
seen
բոլի
enough to
մենը
indicate their
ստացվում է
position to come out of the second half
պաշտպանությունը։
and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is
Está a
3-1.
acontecer uma substituição.
Here we go again then. Messi. And it's Petit. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri providing an outlet on that flank. Nedved, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Alonso. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Petit. Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Shot a goal!
Բա,
Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Nunez! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. Rummenigge with the cross.
անախիտ ու
He's
սրա,
managed to get himself offside.
պաշտպանը հետևից փախա։
Baresi. For Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. Nedved. He's in space and looking for options. Cleared away. That's a look and place it forward. Just about up to the hour now. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Pirlo. Rummenigge.
Rummenigge.
Messi running with the ball. Xavi Alonso, Pedri. And it's Neymar. Petit. Pedri. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rummenigge proves too strong. Rummenigge hurtling down that right flank. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Nunez. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Azerbaijan'ın batılını. Yes.
That carried quite a threat. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nunez. Great hit!
Yes,
He
he starts.
scores!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O
So,
número
time for
7,
changes on
Cristiano
both sides,
Ronaldo.
actually.
número 14,
Recife get themselves back into
Número 18.
contention.
Well, it was
Neymar.
important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Vão dar os seus lugares
Passes
a
coming off in quick
número
succession
11,
here. Can he get
número
onto this?
9, número 15, número
They may
21.
end up with some regret
Número
with this
21
tactic,
var.
but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Havains լուսերը տարան աշխուր։ Այմա կայֆուտ է ինտերնետը։ Չէ, հով, բացելա տվին քեզ աշխիս։ Հեռացար մեզանից։ Էտա լավ մտանք դիվիզիոն։ Նախ լուսերը տարան կամ ինտերնետը։ 200-րդ տեղ։ Ուժեղ հաղթող է։ Ուշ մոյցոք է։
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. And it's Neymar. And he was alert to it. That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's his chance to lead the counter. There's no flag.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, and Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. Making their presence felt. Here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That
has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Կոմենտեր գրեմ որդել պետք մտայեղը։
And here's Pirlo.
Մխեց տաղեն արա։ Գլուխները լավ է այդում վրոդը։
Made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice physical challenge. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rummenigge. It just took too long getting forward.
Rummenigge simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Nedved. Oh, there's a probing ball. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Bale. Bellingham to Luis Suarez. Nice control. Bellingham.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Nedved.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pass is coming off in quick
Arabacız
succession here.
nerkim Neymar'ı neye darlı?
Pass is somewhat less
Thank
than
you,
ideal.
my friend.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Messi. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. The message is clear. None shall pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham.
Evet artık ya.
This is the time you need that pace.
Luis Suarez. Neymar. And it's Van Basten. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Bale. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Pirlo. Now it's Van Basten. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nedved. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Luis Suarez. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rummenigge. Lizarazu. Back into the middle.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Понятно, если ոնց որ понятно տակտիկա է։ Համ լավ բազում են, համ լավ փակվում են։ Չխկլա, մխկլա։
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Maldini. Neymar. That is lovely.
Ara.
Neymar is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the perfect chance to get one back. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Давай. Татма вогел хапил. Аз ближня хапил.
Messi! They want to be quick to recover this.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Understandably energised after his goal. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's half-time here. We can review the first half.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. And that interception
Marco
was
Jan, who
most
has head
necessary.
bats
He
from
read that really well and
Lisichka
stopped it.
Varrotas. Այս իմ ջոգելով Xbox-ի է 100-րդ տեղն էլ որ թե չի կարա։
Just so calm
Sense
under
boost
pressure,
early
and he
PlayStation
managed
in
to
the
fashion
test
a
room.
fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net.
Just the keeper to beat! Pirlo. And Basten is onto this. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Լավ աղբերս էլ մի գրի, սաղսը որ ժողովուրդն ով կա, ով էլ կա բաժանորդագրված է, աբրիս։
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's cut it out.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. And Holland! And that's off target.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Հելա վարա դզիր եմ գերգանդու, երկուդուս չան հավատում, որ ուսենց հեշտ կրի սրան։ Երկու ավրորդուն լոկաս մաուրա։ Կարլոսի տոնել է լավը։ Ստե կաֆու է ունեմ մի հատ։ Սենց եզրներով խաղալով։ Մագնուստա։ Բարև տղեկ ջան, բարև ինձ։ Աբրիկ պատպիսկի մար։
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Առանք 222
Living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here.
Lovna.
Platini. Oh, that's fabulous. Platini driving forwards. There's the
Love,
hit.
they are alright, thank you.
Cannavaro gets it away. Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Up he goes. There it is.
Այս են
Well,
եզրներով
talk about
արագ,
a real rude
տուկ։
awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Խաղից դուրս արա Ռումինի գեյս
Offside.
Վար ձյաձյան ցույց տվեց 23 ուժը ախպեր 223 Բամբում ենք ժաղավարտ աբրիկ Ինչ ես դզում այ տա
Running with the ball.
Շտրաֆ, նա ոչ չէ
Running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Իզոր դրիբլինգը հարի
Good ball, shots on
Իզոր
It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Հա ես այդ վաղտ օնլայն
Since
չեմ
going a
խաղցր
goal down,
ախպերես
they dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional.
Հիշում եմ,
A
բայց
moving genius.
Քիչ եմ խաղցել շատ
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Օրը բաց է
Luis Suarez.
Ինչ-որ արագ-արագ է
His
խաղում,
flag
հա
offside.
Շուշուտ արագ-արագ
Mateus wins the duel this time. Platini. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini
Rido.
kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. There's the shot!
Դողում եք պահեր Ու խենթանա ես
And they've got their lead back.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that's well spotted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending,
Lava
strong and
Lukisa.
determined. Now it's Luis Suarez. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Great ball if he can get there. Real chance!
Օրը
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy
Դե
to say,
պալուբոմու
but difficult to stop
դոնատանողները
it when
անում
runs in
ունենում են
behind are
ինգերներ
being
չի
made like that.
Սաղձրի են խաղում էլի
Yeah. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually
That's
very
not
good
goal
pressing.
up,
They want it
it's a
back
road
as quickly
shimmer.
as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
Իարա
Tries to get it clear. Has a goal! And now they can spring out of
լավն էր
defence.
ատմեն էդ
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
վատ պաս
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. pull it. He ran
Oh,
himself into trouble there. Free
straffe,
kick
okay.
given away. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range.
Օ, մի հատ է դու կապի հանգախտի ոչինչ։ Հա, ոնց չէր ելնում ախպերս, իհարկե ելնում է։
Pirlo.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. That was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Messi looks to get on the end of this. Lizarazu. He's found a way through. Lizarazu.
Ուֆ, ըրակ չես, նո պասերը իզեցրել են գազան էթում է։
And they are cruising.
Yeah, I'd call that transition
Yeah,
with
I'm
bite.
looking at
They
that.
won it back and bit hard.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Kunde
Oh,
gets
no,
across to
shit.
intercept that. And he's on his way. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter.
Oh,
They have
John,
done it
ora.
again. Well, how's that for a class
What
finish?
ուժը
Well, that's just
կրինք։
clever.
Ոստումնալից է։ Ա, տենց մանրամասն չեմ հիշում ոնց է իր վերցում, ընկեր, բայց այդ բաները հիշում եմ։ Սև գնդակները։ PlayStation-ի երևի 1000 տեղն էր։ Այսը սպասի ցույց տամ ախպեր, եթե իհարկե չեմ ծախե, չեմ հիշում։ Ում ունեմ է դրանցից։ Հեսա, մետ ինզագի ունեմ։ Դրանցից էլ ինչ ունեմ։ Բայց դրանք թուլ են ախպեր, մի հատ Kane ունեմ։ Չեմ է զարգացրեսկի։ Մեկը մեկն է պտիլներ։ Ա, այս գարնաչոն։ Ну все вроде. Մնացածը սկիլեր է։ Օր ինչ։ Կայծակնի է, կայծակնի։ Դու լավ ես ախպերս։ 888-րդ տեղն է։ Չես ուտ նկարներն ախպեր սովորական ֆուտբոլիստ է, չէ՞ դի մուլտիկ կլինի կզզվեն չեն խաղա տենց լինի։ Ոչ լավ ես եզերներս գազանները լավ են վեշնի։ Արի կոլիկ։ Չէ, քեզ քեզ ամեն կողմ Ռոնալդոն բաց չէր խաղում։ Չէ, ախպերս հələ որ իրար նվեր տալ չի լինում, բայց հուսով ենք շուտով կլինի տենցը։ Հարմարանք։ Ինչ ուժեղ էր հարցակումը գժի։
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour.
Տրամադրված նույն ձև։
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion.
Այսպես տրամադրված, որ շուտ ու տան։
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's in on goal.
Ronaldo.
He has done it. A game of thrills.
Ah,
All square in the
Sentence
brilliant
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell.
Ախպերս вообще մուլտիկ բան կինո ես վերջերս ընդհանրապես ժամանակ չեմ ունենում։ Բայց գրի կն։ Մի օր որ հավեսը ստա կնա։
So well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well,
He
they
has
just
got
couldn't
in
have
my
responded
boat.
any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Գրի Ռայկարդին։
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read. Zico. Now there's a fine ball.
Այ,
Well, they could break here. Pirlo. Alexander-Arnold. Aims beyond the defence. Gullit defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Բաջիտո։
Roberto Baggio! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have a breakthrough. Now, big chance! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Ալը լավ խախտեցի ինձ, բարև ախպերս։
And he is going into that little black book. Platini. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio!
Իս Բաջո։
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite.
Հա, բան
They won
չասի
it
իմ
back
ախպեր։
and bit hard.
Չէ, ախպերս չես կարա հեռախոսով չէ։
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Baggio.
Ախպերս։
Araujo. Busquets. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Gullit. Messi. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. Lizarazu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Zico. Zico!
Zico։
He's got him rattled. Pirlo. Platini. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Zico. The ball has bounced loose now. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Zico. Neymar. Messi! Platini at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Platini. Rummenigge. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
He's got space in the area. It's Bashir! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto him. Oh, what has happened here? Lizarazu at it in a wide position. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. And it's Zico. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
Lizarazu.
Really well and stopped it.
And that's definitely not his best. And it's Bashir. Pirlo. Zico. Now it's Zico. Thuram cut. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
It's Baggio.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Changes him with that pass. And here's Baggio. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what a climb! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move.
Ah,
There were several
after
options in the box
support
to pick out.
Obvious.
Messi. Now it's Zico. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Արա պրավալինի արի պաշտպանություն արեց։
Oh, the ball's run loose here. It'll be a throw-in.
No, bro, I wanna play division only.
Pirlo. Platini. Baggio on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now the breakaway. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pirlo. But they've got it again. And here's Neymar.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559
So we've reached the hour mark.
espectadores.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. And he's taking no chances there. Luis Suarez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's intervened well there. Suarez goes steaming forward. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano
Oh,
Ronaldo!
love.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked
Վաղը
sharp there,
երևի
didn't
էլի
he? That's
աղբերս,
very well
վաղը
played.
իրակիական են։ Ոնց է չլինի։ Արի, իբր գարի ու լտենանք ինչ կա։ Արի կախեմ քաչալիտ մի քիչ։ Քաչալիտ կախեմ։
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
And we have our very first corner.
Neymar. El dorsal 8. Luis Suárez. El dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos
Neymar
por
going
el
face to face
dorsal
with his great
22,
rival.
El dorsal 5.
Pressing's
El dorsal
intense and it's
19.
paid off.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Alexander-Arnold. Pirlo. Platini. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Սխալ արա։
No way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Has a go!
Մխրճեց։
It's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Chance! He scored!
Բարը, աղբեր ջան։
Yet another goal!
Հրավարա։
Awesome performance!
Ուղի երրորդն էր վրա։
Complete charge!
Well,
Աղբերս։
there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Gol. Marcó. En
Si
el
vole
minuto
ով
77.
երրորդն չէ։
El dorsal 18.
Պրիվետ Արջան, պրիվետ, լավ դու ոնց ես։ Ոնց որ ուզում եմ լավնամ։ Էթում եմ մոտս ընկեր։ Այն բան Չեմպիոններ լիգայի ռայսը օրայսում հետ գցեց Լյուդովիտ Վայթոն։ Օրայսը կջնջխի ինձի։ Հա, հիշում եմ ախպեր։ 3-0 կրեց ոնց որ թհել մի ձև 3-0 ձգի շատ չկերա։ Այս իսակն էլ լավը։ Դզեց, լավ ես արենգեր։ Վրեժը լուծել ես։ Այս 5 պաշտպանով մի թավոր էթում է ոնց որ արդ մոտս։ Առ ոչի բան, ոչ մեկին ոչի բան չեմ տալի։ Ոնց խաղում
Well,
են
there's no doubt that this is a
պաշտպանությունը
game which holds a special place
Թեկուզ
in the
լոնգով,
minds
թեկուզ
of the
սպիկով։
footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Lizarazu.
Օրոլիզարազու ինչեր ես դու անում
Cristiano
խենթ։
Ronaldo. Shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here.
Это Ромини
There's a
Геона.
probing ball. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Ահա սիրտս հովացավ։
Played forward.
Ախպեր երեք մա թուրք կա։ Շատ կռիս լակոտ էր։ Նենց հայելի տոպ էր։ Այդ մեկ մա թուրք կա, վերջնի չարտիս մեջ է։ Ասում էր ինչ-որ կիբեր սպորտսմեն է, բան։ 3-2 խաղացա վերջի րոպեին կրը, բայց այդ դրանք մտել այնքան էին տուֆտում ստե, կայֆավատ էին լնում։
To look and place it
Հաշինյան,
forward.
Մաշինյանի երգն էին երգում, բան
Now
էր։
there's a foot.
Neymar Sito։
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A moment that
Ախպեր
needed
ցույց չեն
composure,
տալու, ես
and
ուզում
he
եմ
had
տելևիզորով
plenty of
նայեմ,
it.
ոչ
That's
ֆաստ։
just clever.
Դա
He
ցույց
made the
տալի
keeper
ոչ
think he was
բան։
going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Milan finding themselves unexpected.
Արա լավ ես ասի դալնիկը
And he
փախցի։
looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Միշելիտո աներ մի հատ արա։
Turns and goes back. Has another
Կորոնը
goal.
ո՞նց է պահում։
Split second really.
Ախպեր դե ովշա մեջտերը նորմալ մարդիկ կան, բայց երեկվա պես այտենց
Corner number 2 then.
կեղտոտ լակոտներ ընկեր։ Դրանց մի այլ տիպի է դժուն որ կրում ես։
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with.
Չէ,
To find
ստրին
it, I
կանեմ
think
ախպեր,
it was a
ովշով
fine drive, and I don't think the
այսօր
keeper
դրա
could have really
որ նայելու
planned for
ունեի
that.
պետք է
I think he's a bit
չմտներ
unlucky
ստրին։
in that instance.
Որից ինչ լավ են բացվում խենթեր
They're
արա։
starting to look very comfortable. No doubt as to who has the
Հələ իրանն էլ
momentum here
5
now.
գիծ
The
է։
only doubt is
Առաջի
how
տեղ
many is coming.
խաղացած ապերիկ։
Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Սա աշկով եմ տալու մի 6 հատ
To
կողք է
step in there,
ստանում։
that was more than necessary.
Լավ էր։
Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until
Ինչ անես ասում եք
unexpected
ստրիմը անջտեմ
sloppiness
հերնեմ այդքան
intervened.
նայեմ։ Ոնց կարամ ես սենց խաղամ առաջի տեղ խաղացած իդեմ ընկեր։ Հաու։ Չէ, ոնց որ բացվում ենք։ Աշկով չտանք։ Հա, բան չասի ընկեր։ Կարամ ես կողմ մի էկրանովս է դնեմ էտի հետը համ խաղամ, համ էլ էտի նայեմ մեծա։ Էտ էլ է տարբերակ։
Vamos dar uma substituição.
So the manager
Can
can make a change
Ronaldsons.
for the first time in the game here.
Լյուդովիկ։ Սթիմի առաջի տեղից
Latterly.
է։
And they're on him in a flash.
Neymar Sito։
Now can he... Now he's been caught up. In he goes again. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Լյուդովիկ։
Well, that is really good tenacity.
Լյուդավիտ։
Corner number 3 coming up. Can he put it away? More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking
Գոլը
the cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Thuram cuts it out. Pirlo. Alexander-Arnold.
Լավ չլավեսի Արնոլդի
To set free a
անցքը
runner.
բացվավ
Now here's the
Կոլերի տոն
smashing header. Oh, the keeper's done ever so
Բալուս
well.
ոխուշ
Well,
ջոգիտ
someone's doing his
կանը
job
ոնց
properly, Peter, that's for
գլխով
sure.
մգրատը հանեց
Size really
Կոլերի
matters, and it's time to make it
Եկցելա
matter now.
կոլերի վրա արաբը բոյով ապեր ապերտնես
You've got to Has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he finish? Milan have their second corner now.
Վայ ծրագիր մրագիրը տես բաներ չգիտեմ, ախպերս ճիշտ ասած։ Live ball-ով եմ նայում միշտ, բայց դե շատ հետ է էլի live ball-ն է։
Pirlo attempts a clearance. And he's in on has a goal!
Շատ հետ ո՞րն է մի 5 վարկ, արա։
And the ball is out of play. Neymar.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have been...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos. Jordi Alba. Roberto Carlos. Climbs up big!
Արա վերջը մխրճեց։
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet.
Աղցրեց արա։
Big header!
Առաջ վրատանլի շատ են ուժերցրել։
Brilliantly!
Kola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come
Օրո
loose.
փրկվանք։
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Փրկվանք։ Այստեղ կարելի է մի հատ այդ կողեր պաշտպանություն։ Արա կոլերն է։ Հիմա կոլերը հա։
Roberto Carlos. Nice physical challenge.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Forwards and with intent. Pirlo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Izarazu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Օй, Դաժան։
Competitive game so far, goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Caros espectadores, juntem-se a mim para celebrarmos todos as bodas de prata de dos nossos mais antigos sócios do clube.
Հա, ջոգի ինչի հետ ես ընկեր, ջոգի։ Հետի պտի, բայց բզբզամ ձևերը չգիտեմ տենց միացնելու։ Բայց հա լավ բան ես ասում շատ։
Plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a
Օրո,
fly!
կոլերի տո էր անում, հա։
Boom header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Platini. Izarazu has found the net here, of course.
Օ, Neymar ջան, ահազ ջան։
There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's
Հա,
fruitless.
հա, ճիշտ ես ասում, ասետի չէի ֆայմը։
Great run on the
Հարկ ջան,
overlap here.
ասետի։ Կարելի կախել
Jordi Alba
կորներին։
plays it out wide and in space. That's a decent clearance.
Սխալ։ Ինքն է սխալ, ես է սխալ։
Collier. Rummenigge.
Լավ ինգ է։
Mateus.
Ինչ լավ գրահը։
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
100% ճիշտ է ասած։
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players
Ես
stay
կարող
up front
փոխել եմ
all the time.
պաշտպանություն դրա համար ասած։
Well, it's signalling to the
Դաժան
opposition
դեմի
that they're
կապ
setting
չկա
themselves up
բացի։
for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Պայքար դարի քաչալին է տալու։
Roberto Carlos. Nice bit of skill and he's away. And that interception was
Davai.
most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, they've got it back in a
Kıtırılan.
hurry. And he's managed to get free. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Հլվի է, որ սեն
And he
շարունակ
lines
ես
up
գում եմ։
across.
Լիզարազում ոնց կա։
Milan showing a little more
It's
urgency now,
Stanok
and to be
in
honest,
Korea,
Peter,
come on.
this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky play would
Վերացրեք
certainly help
ուղղակի,
their
դրը
cause now.
կոնտրպետի բռնակի հետաքրքիր։
Well seen. Saw that coming. He rises!
Ահա ջան արա։
Boom header just off target.
That's a
Երբ
really
ասես,
decent
ախպերս,
chance.
պրոբլեմ չկա։
Oh, that's a key interception. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Neymar. Spread it left. Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Collar is
Որը
onto
ինչ
the
է կանում, արա։
great ball if he can get there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have
Չի
gone for the
կարելի
easier
արա։
pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Առաուխ
That's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Ահի։ Որը լավ եմ
He gets
կրծում։
big. Boom header just off target.
That's a great attempt.
Ամեն ամիս իջեցնում է էլի ինգեր,
Should
հա։
have better with it.
Կայնակ մենք է կոլերին մցնենք։ Կոլերի տո։ Իրա կրակեն հա ինչ-որ այնպես ճիշտ չի կարող խփի։ Բայց դիգ լավ է,
Vais proceder a uma substituição. O número
We've got changes
18,
here.
դիգ շատ
Both
լավ է։
sides, in fact.
número
Ուսումնա
14,
ձգել։ Ավտոբուս կանեմ մի քիչ մնա։
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Դավայ, Արնոլդիկ, մտել է։
Alexander-Arnold.
Número 15,
Lovely feet.
número 11, número 9.
Lobbed in behind.
Proceder-se a uma substituição.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
Օր այդ պատկատը շատ իզուր էր։
He's picked his way
Արա
through.
դուց խոսքի մի հատ հետ քաշի պաստա, այնց ուժեղ գրող կանի կոչնչացնի խոսքի։
Mateus. Great position here. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. And that has been clubbed
Արկո
away.
կրի։ Չէ,
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yeah.
արա դիեզրի մի հատ կիսա պաշտպան ապեր։
Played in by... It's a mighty
Արա
effort.
բայց սանթելու է,
Well,
ես
he
գում
certainly
եմ։
wasn't in the mood to take any
Սանթելու է,
risks.
եթե մենք չխփենք։
I thought it was going to happen then, How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Check and claim that. Kola.
Ամի 30-ատ հա նեցա 30-ատ կրեմ կմտնեմ ախպեր։
Look at the space here.
Ինչ
That's
լավ
just
են
playing it
խփում
safe
են։
and simple.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Works it forward.
Այդ Մալդինի արա։
Last ditch defending, but that'll do.
Ռաբեժնատուրը պետք է կրենք այսօր մենք
Well,
էս
that was
խաղը
close.
էլի։
Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats.
28 աչոք տվեց, արա ոնց կրա տենց բան լինի այս դիվիզիոն 10 քանիս էր տալի 13 14 Մալադեց ինձ փոխենք 5 պաշտպան կրելով եթը մենք հա հաճելի է ու պրիտոմ ես իրեք գիծամ իրանք 5 4 բայց լավ է թո 3 տա 3 ավելի պրիատնի է հա 6-րդ տեղ էր ախպեր ուժեղ ապեր էր Marita City Romario Ոնշիվա չեմ տալի ոչ մեկ կայֆի տան խաղում Ոցքենք Հեսա կեժամից հա չես սկսում կմիացնեմ
Well, they say football's only a game. You should try telling this lot.
Շատ խաղասում ես եթե ուզում ես Այնա իմ մոտ է չէ ստացվում ես 3 օրա տարբեր սխեմաներ նորմաներ փորձես ջոգես ոնց ես հարմարում ես ապրետից հետո շատ է խաղում
And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Ես կողմս էկրանով կդնեմ այդ մեկով պես կանենք մեկովը ռեալ կձգենք
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, perfectly measured that. He steps in and that's the end of that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Romario, one of the heroes of 1994, and he bleeds yellow.
Yeah, and if memory serves me right, Peter, he came into the tournament on the back of a phenomenal season, at least personally. 30 league goals, 32 across all competitions.
Of course, with numbers like that, no surprise. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yet. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Romario. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. The ball's gone astray. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Now it's Nedved. He is through here.
Ալվեսին լավ պաս տվեց Մոդրիչի ոճով
What a waste.
Nedved.
Տվին ոտերին
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's got away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And it's Romario. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cafu made a search from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Low
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ah,
Really
thanks,
anticipated that
yes.
well, didn't he? So it is still 0-0. And it's
Ունի
Schneider.
պես է տենց հատկություն
Pirlo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, played right into his path.
Որը խիոս
Oh,
էր
that's a
ոտ
fine
ասում
interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rummenigge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Dida catches it safely.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Final ball.
Ո մի հարեկը տենց պեն էր Լավը փրկվան
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Now it's Romario. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
No way through, so back it comes. Neymar's cross. Big header!
Ռումինիգ է
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but it should have
Հլնա որոր Ուտարդ
That
խոսքի
is doing no
միլակ
harm at
կապիտ
all.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Ronaldinho. Plays it through.
Աղնես
Oh, he's found support out wide. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Ինյո
Neymar.
Ախ, հրաբեր չի պաստ
Law. And it's Beckham. Romario. And it's Guardiola. Law. And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room.
Վրայա
And while there was a genuine
խաղով
flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved
a little bit more. Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Romario. Brilliantly cut out. Nedved. Oh, it's Pirlo. Alexander-Arnold stood up well to him there. Schneider. Beckham. And it's Romario. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. That is lovely.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. He's through here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there,
and that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Nedved, and he's picked out the run, face to face with the keeper. Now that is a hefty challenge. Romario, Madrid are looking to break at pace. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Climbs up big! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
So, Jim, is that the manager?
They
must stay forward. Has it all!
Mr. Oliver.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 23. Cambio de
Well, that's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He gets big. Now, who's going to be first to this? Here comes another. He's got tall. And again. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And very quickly, the subs. He's had a hit! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that transition
Update-ից հետո 5-ը չէ
and bit hard.
And yes, it's him again.
Էտա ցլոյ Լավ էր, Պրինցիկի, այդ այնտեղ գնամ գամ շուտ, վերադարձանք, դարարիրամ, երորդ տեղ արա խաղցել ես է, ոնց որ առաջի դիվիզիոն, հիմնական առաջի դիվիզիոնների հետ ակցում, Կլոուդ մաքելել է, քույքը խաղում է, ճկոյա, ճկո, ճակատամարտ,
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. He gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Now it's Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That looks a cracking ball. Bellingham. And that's a good ball. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's corner, and we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo too strong for his opponent there. Vieira. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Oh, good ball. Now it's the purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
No, he's not getting past him there. Interesting ball. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Bale. Oh, refuses to take the bait.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lizarazu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Platini. This is promising. There's the shot!
Այդ մակարդակ էլի։
That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise.
He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Forwards and with intent. And that is expertly dealt with. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's the hit! He scores! And they're back in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence.
It's Bale! Oh, has another goal! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ronaldo chasing after it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. Real chance! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
We have got ourselves a game here. Listen, goal. He's had a shot.
Allah kurtar.
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Bale just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a lovely, neat pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that's well seen too. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, the shot could be on here. Bale! Roberto Baggio. Rummenigge. Vieira. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's tidy. Pirlo. And the counter is on. Rummenigge. And that'll be the final action of the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he welcomes it in. Can he put it away? Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
This has become a superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Messi. Now it's Messi. Iniesta to get on the end of this. And the finish! Superb goal! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Just
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And it's Baggio, and he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, good shot at goal! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número
Both sides
14.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touch.
It's Baggio! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Son Heung-min with the clearance. Lizarazu is the guilty party there. Roberto Baggio. Collar. And the shot.
Hala լավ իրանը կմտնի միջը։
Has a go.
Nearly, but not quite. Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Platini. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. They're urging him to shoot. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pirlo. Well, they could break here. Lizarazu. Tomiyasu with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Yes.
Tomiyasu has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Back into the middle.
Ora լավ հորոսրի վեցով է նորա։
Just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a
Որսի
warning
4-րդ
for
ինգերով
further
շտանգ
threat
են
on the
էր,
break.
ատած դիրքի ծուր տաշել է։
Platini. Some really good ball movement. Pirlo was steaming forward, and he welcomes it in. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
Get
That
out
was
of
not it. Platini. Thuram. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Ora մի արա
They
այդպես
showed a
բանը։
vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Աբեց
That'll
աբիդները
have stirred
ատած
a little
տեղից
concern.
այդ շտանգով։
Collier. And it's Baggio. Neither of
What
these
did
two
the
want to come
goalie-
off second best. There's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Pirlo wins the duel this time. And he's been shifted off it. Big chance! And it's there!
Այդքան ուրիշ չխփի հաստատ սենց է
And
կպիրներ։
surely that settles it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. He is through here. Son Heung-min. Shapes to shoot. He has
Այս ուղը
done it.
չախաղում է։
Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things looking so
Կարմի
easy,
չտաս
almost too
երա
easy
կապս
here.
չկա։
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rijkaard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
And the pass is intercepted. Pirlo. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
That's
Well, that
me
was
hanging
thrilling.
there.
A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
Ապալոսինյո Նկային տենանք լավ բոլը կա Այսա ոնց որ կա
И не просто так это называется Кубок Короля. Когда-то этот турнир был придуман как турнир, который проводится в честь инаугурации. Тогда Альфонсо XIII. Сейчас мы видим его преемника через многие-многие десятилетия. Филипп VI здесь на трибунах Ла Картуха. Магический вечер. И ты знаешь, что даже Пушкин про него написал. Ночной эфир, ночной зефир.
Դուք էլ եք լսում ձայնը սպասեք Բարև ախպերս Օ, Վալվերդեն կիսապաշտպանը լավ է Վինիսիուս ու Ռոդրիջո Այ ամալը ներկել է մազր արել
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pirlo.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And the counter is on. That has been cut short. And it's Baggio. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
No counter per mezzo. Giusto passo.
Rummenigge. He's had a hit! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Serbia, and the finish! Rummenigge. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's going for goal. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And here's Baggio. Chance! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Rummenigge demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Mbappe! And the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bergomi. Nice sequence of passes, this. Hullet.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And Messi!
Lovely.
Lepjed, nicely aimed pass. Roberto Baggio. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Pirlo. Hullet. Fiddles it through. He's played him through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Messi. Look, a great chance!
Oh, look at
No mistake!
Pirlo very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
We have got ourselves a game here. Well, there was a tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Pirlo. Serbia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Oh, no, piernas. Look at this, bro.
Anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two up now, and they are cruising.
After 34 minutes is
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Lepjed. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Hullet. Eto'o purring through the gears. Hullet.
Bağıra.
No, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's burst through. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that's an inviting ball, and he's certainly onside here. Played into space out wide. Firmly met. Eto'o.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that looks That's a decent ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Ախպեր դիալեշը չգիտեմ ճիշտ ասած ինչ է։
He's really put himself on the line here.
Հեռախոսի խաղա, հա։
It's their second corner of the game. He's got the shot away. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Serbia really putting a few chances together here.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Ահա ջոգի ինչ է դες։ Ու խաղցել եմ։
So off we go once more. No changes at the interval from either side. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Hullet. Oh, super ball. Izarazu. Showing good feet. And it's Hullet. And here's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And that has been cleared. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Shot could carry penalty! Hullet cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Pirlo. Spread neatly. Rummenigge. Hullet. Davids. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Pirlo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pirlo, who's set up 1 goal so far. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shapes to shoot! That is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Serbia have the chance to go the other way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And it's Pirlo. Oh, he's in, big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. They've scored! And they are game on again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Serbia get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Alexander-Arnold. Foot in. Pirlo. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking tidy in possession here. Nedved. Hullet. Messi. And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! It's there! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining.
Աղից հետո տկան։
That really is quite fabulous. On his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution for Serbia. Number 7.
So, time for changes on both
Coming
sides,
on the
actually.
field is number
We have
15.
ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Արա ինչ տրավ
Looks a
արա։
foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Արա պատել ենք կարելի խաղալ, ինչ է լավ։
They're taking a moment to consider their options. That is some save from Khan.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi with the short one. Has a goal!
Հազիվ
That is really good tenacity. So their fourth corner of the game. And that should get the job done.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Alexander-Arnold. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi, they're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was
Արա
well
լիճը
played,
թողի դուրս
well
հերներ
stopped.
արա։
And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Pirlo.
Eto. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Van Basten.
There will be 3
Brilliantly
minutes
cut
added
out.
time.
Pirlo, given the lift of his goal. Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he cuts out the supply. And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lizarazu calmly anticipates.
Արա ինչ է լավ։ Բրծել արա
All
խաղը։
hands on deck for this one. Messi plays it short. No, he's not getting any
Այն ինչ
further
տրավ
than
արա
that.
սա խփելու
Whistle's
է։
gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. That is some save from Khan! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. What a game. A contest of...
В принципе, вообще уже харту. Виника тама охлин. Уже контр бұрнած Барса. GG, bro. Nice opponent. Thank you. Okay. Labışka. Bunlar. I know, bro.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be...
Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pirlo. Kimmich. Werner. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Wirtz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nedved. And it's Neymar. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Neymar.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
He gets big! They score! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Beckenbauer. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nedved. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Germany looking to pass their way through. Oh, important interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had Good options around him, and he failed to get his head up.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Okay,
Now, who's going to be first to this? Raum. That's Werner. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Another throw-in. Beckenbauer. Neymar gets across and deals with it.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That's a look and place it forward. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Muller. Witz.
Muller.
Nedved. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And again, they run up against... And it's been given away.
That was lovely, that.
That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard. And he's quick to snatch it back. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Nedved. Nedved. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Vamos ter minuto de prorrogação.
It's Henriks clears. That'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Kimmich. Witz. Witz. Witz! That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini. Maldini puts his foot on the gas. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Witz. And it's Muller. It's Kimmich. Beckenbauer. And that's another good win of the ball. And that's gone loose. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Driving on and making good progress. Hits one! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Werner. And it's Rudiger. Henriks. It's Kimmich. Wirtz looking to penetrate opposition lines. Gets into some space. And once more he proves rigid and robust. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Great defending, strong and determined.
Muller.
Wits.
Muller.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Wits. Interesting ball. It's Muller! He's got a goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 7.
Time for changes
Cristiano
on both
Ronaldo.
sides, actually.
Número 18.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Número
Well, it's
8.
important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an
Número
equaliser.
15.
Oh,
Número
is that a
15.
shot?
Schneider.
And we have
Vamos dar
our
lugar a
very
uma
first
substituição.
Bayağı hakikaten.
And that should get the job done. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Musiala. Oh, easy pickings there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Rummenigge. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Played into space out wide. Musiala. Havertz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gnabry. Kimmich really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Henriks gets across to intercept that. Can he get onto this? Lizarazu. Roberto Baggio. Into the last 5 minutes. And it's Goretzka.
Germany have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Schneider. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kimmich. Musiala.
Vamos ter minuto de
Plenty of
compensação.
space out wide here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is that. Well, that was close.
What a
Both
pretty
sides
ball,
playing their
Barcelona.
part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Rummenigge claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Olmamaya raf. Hellang ժողովուրդ ջան, այսօր շուտ հելնանք։ Թեք ֆուտբոլ նայենք։ Դե գնացինք, լավ եղեք։ Մինչ վաղը։